This beautiful piece of Western classical music was composed by Ludwig van Beethoven, who was a German composer. He revolutionized Western classical music by expanding the scope of symphony, sonata, concerto, and etc. However, later in his life, Beethoven gradually lost his hearing and became deaf. This did not stop him from pursuing his ambition of playing the piano. He created his own set of hearing aids which helped him hear the sound of the piano. These hearing aids were later known as the Beethoven hearing aid. Let us see an activity to make a simple Beethoven hearing aid using the basic materials available at home. To make a Beethoven hearing aid, we need a paper cup, a thread, a scale, a sharp object, and scissors. First, poke a hole in the bottom of the paper cup using the sharp object. Make a thread pass through it. Tie a big knot on the end of the thread such that the thread does not loosen out of the paper cup when tightened. Now take the other end of the thread and tie it with the scale. Your Beethoven hearing aid is ready. Let us now test our hearing aid. The cup has to be held near the mouth by one person who will speak certain words. The other person has to grab the scale using his teeth.
Did you hear something?
Yes. We can actually see our hearing aid working by conducting this experiment. Keep the scale nearly in contact with the needle. Make some sound in the cup. You will observe that the needle starts to vibrate. Well, you must be wondering, how does this work? When we hear, the vibrations received by our ear are transferred onto a bone structure called cochlea. The cochlea have tiny hair cells that are tuned to respond to different frequencies of sound. When the vibrations reach the cochlea, the hair cells match the frequency of the sound, are stimulated and generate nerve impulses. The nerve impulses travel along the auditory nerve to the brain and we hear the sound. Here, the vibrations are received by our teeth, which transfer it to the cochlea through the skull. The cochlea converts these vibrations into electrical signals that are transmitted to the brain. Hence, we are able to hear.